Hey there, here's my dashboard. My dataset consists of data from 1,044 secondary school students in Lisbon, Portugal, relating different variables to performance. There are 30 independent categorical variables like gender, age, parental occupation, parental education, workday and weekend alcohol consumption, and more. I chose to include and expose dimensions that showcased notable trends in the data. So my first viz compares amount of drinks to absences per year. It is interesting that females start off with the higher average amount of absences, and that continues as the amount of drinks increases. But at some point, the trend flips on its head, and male absences skyrocket, and female absences decrease, showing that there are more, like quote unquote, male delinquent kids who miss a lot of school and drink a lot than there are females. My next viz compares parental occupation versus student performance. So the size of the boxes correlates to the amount of students that fall under the category. For instance, the biggest category in the middle is mothers and fathers, both with other jobs than the ones listed. There seems to be a trend with teachers and healthcare professionals having generally better students, and a trend with unemployed parents having worse performing students. My next viz showcases the distribution of the consumption numbers. So over a third of the students report very low amount of drinks, which is the one numeric. And the numbers decrease with a tail going off to the right and a little blip between the low amount of drinking and a moderate amount of drinking, as seen here. My next viz compares average grades versus study time. So this one shows that with more study time, the average grade increases, but peaks and plateaus at the 5 to 10 hour category of study time, which is the numeric number 3, the third column. And the caption for this viz is above, the caption for this is above the viz. And then my last viz compares average grades and drink frequency. So this one's interesting because it shows that there's only a slight relationship between grades and the amount of drinks consumed. So the difference between drinking a very low amount of drinks, which is number 1, and a very high amount at number 5 is only correlated to a 13% difference in performance. This dashboard's dynamic in that you can filter by female or male, and it'll highlight the specific groups, and that will make the graph easier to observe. And also there are various detail bins in all of the vizes that contain more dimensions and exact measurements if the user desires more context. Anyway, there is my final dashboard, and thank you for your time and enjoy spring break.